Doing good? That's good. That's always good. Doing well is fantastic. You know what I mean? Adam here with another review. Now, it'd be this review right here. The Super Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze. And I don't give a flying poopy what anybody says. The first one and the second one are Ninja Turtle movies. That's it. Third one is okay. They could have done better. But this one I thought was just as good as the first one. The first one was excellent. This one was like right under excellent, but still really good. And then it just flittered off there. The newer Turtles, they're okay. They're not that great. They're all right. I just can't get past them not looking like these guys because this looks more like the Ninja Turtles. But let's take a look at this box. Huh? Kind of a cool idea for the box. Don't actually have the Shredder on the front, I don't think. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see him on there, but he is on the side. He's on the back. He's on the side. And he's also on the inside. Would you look at it? How cool is that? If it wasn't for all the reflections, you could see it. So let's tear into this bad boy. Super Shredder. I thought that was really cool at the end of that movie. I mean, that movie had everything you'd ever want in it, you know? Sadly, it didn't have Bebop and Rocksteady. It had, what was the name? Tokar and Razor or something like that. It wasn't horrible. How cool is that? You know, Super Shredder comes up. They're all freaked out, you know. There ain't nobody that can survive that. But he's busting through. Dumbass killed himself, you know. Busting through all the... What were they? The beams that was holding up the dock. And the dock collapses on top of him. I mean, he did it to himself. They didn't even get to fight him, you know? It just kind of sucked. But, that would have been a cool character to leave, you know. Well, if they would have made another movie continuing the story, you know. Because, I mean, Shredder survived falling off a building on the first one into a garbage truck. And Casey Jones, accidentally hit the lever and smashed it. He survived that. Then as he's Super Shredder, jacked beyond damn belief, and you know he's super strong, didn't survive a dock falling on him. So they could have easily, in my eyes, oh yeah, sorry, beverage, cigar, water. He could have easily survived a dog falling on him. I'm just saying, because you know he was more powerful, more strong than what he was before on the first one. How cool is that? I don't believe he had this in the movie for the brief 3 seconds that we got to see. But that looks like that'd be a badass weapon. I could be wrong. I'm sure if I am, somebody will say, hey, you're wrong. And I'm okay with that. I don't claim to be smart and know all this shit. I just go by what I remember. I mean, this movie had everything. You had come on, there you go. You know, it had Vanilla Ice. Can't go wrong there, right? Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. Is that it? Yeah. Well, maybe. Oh, just choking him out. He's got one around his neck. I'm sure he would have survived it as regular Shredder. Yeah, it had Vanilla Ice in it. What I'm trying to say is this movie was good. I don't care what y'all say, it was good. You got your TGRI ooze container. Nice. Very nice. His cape is badass. Look at that. All shimmery and mystical. Check out them damn shoulders. He's a mean looking sumbitch, I'll tell you that. That's what I mean. Like, they could have easily made a third one with the same crew. Like I said, this is where Hollywood, you know, lost a little bit of money on it. So then they just don't pursue it. Because they're a bunch of pansies. And they could have easily made a third one. And in my eyes, it would have been badass. Does his mask come off? No, it's all one thing. It'd been cool if the front came off like he does in the movie, but he didn't do that as Super Shredder. Hey, check this out. Huh? Got stand. Look at me living it up now. Look at that. Look at him looking off. But, like I was saying, this movie was excellent. I used to love this movie as a kid. The first one, just as fucking awesome. It's buff. Got his hands. I think that's the hand he makes as he's sticking his arm up out of the rubble. And they think he's still alive. But I don't know. My hat is off for sure to Kevin Nash for playing this part. I went and seen him a while back, and if I would have had this figure then, I definitely would have had him sign it. I mean, look at his arms. I mean, these are just badass. He just looks mean as shit. The back of his helmet, look how detailed it is. Bless you, NECA. You and your details. Yeah. Once again, see, look, watch. Example. NECA's hands. You can put shit in there. It's easy. I'm sorry, McFarlane. That's the only really complaint I got. Every time I try to put something in the hands, I got to damn near get a screwdriver and pry the hand open. But you guys don't give a shit about that, and neither does NECA. And I'm okay with that. I'll sleep just fine. Look at his feet. That's pretty cool. That's kind of funny. Was Shredder like that in the movie? Did he just have sandals on? Or little wrappings? He probably did, and I never noticed. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah. I'm always afraid I'm going to break these damn things. Come on, NECA. Come on, Shredder. I'm trying to put your hand on. Shredder! Alright. Let's put the ooze in his hand. Now, how badass is that? Voila. It's Super Shredder. It's high quality. Look at me lighting a cigar that was already lit. Pure habit. Now, this movie, to me, and this Shredder, because like I said, when I was a kid, I always thought they was going to come out with another one, and it would be Super Shredder, you know. And then when they came out with the third one, I was highly disappointed that Shredder wasn't in it. They should have done one with the Technodrome and Crane and all them, and they didn't, and it was a big disappointment. I mean, like, it wasn't absolutely horrible, but I could have lived without the time traveling thing. I know, like, Super Nintendo and I think arcade, like when they did the arcade version, or, you know, when they had the arcade out, I do believe they had, like, Turtles in Time. I didn't know Super Nintendo did because I have it, but I'm sure other ones did. I'm sure Sega had it, and probably regular Nintendo had it. And it was a fun game. And I kind of think that might have been what they were coming off of. Because I do believe that came out before the third movie came out, I do believe. I'd have to look into that. Because I'm not 100%. And by golly, you better be 100% because somebody will correct you and let you know that you don't know what the hell you be talking about. And I stay up at night and cry over it. We know that's bullshit. But like I said, the third movie wasn't great. But the second and the first one was absolutely the GOAT of Ninja Turtle movies. The new ones, they did the last one. I think it was the last one. I can't remember what the title was. But they did bring out the Technodrome and they had Crane in it and stuff. They did that right. I mean, they wasn't horrible movies, but I'm sure most of us, when we think of Ninja Turtles, we think of these four little buggers. And not what we got in the new ones. I don't like the new cartoons. I don't, I like the old ones. But, I'm 40 years old. I grew up with that shit. And you know how everybody is. Everybody likes the stuff they grew up with. That's why we do this. That's why we do these reviews. We do this, like, brings back memories. Or this is a cool-ass figure. It brings, like Batman the Animated Series. I always bring that show up because that was one of the best cartoons ever made in existence, in my eyes. But if anybody else agrees with me, let me know. This would have been a good movie if they would have came out with third one with the Super Shredder in it. And I'm from what I remember, they did have problems with um, maybe directors, or it just didn't go the right way. People were disappointed in it in the second one for some reason. I know it went a little lighthearted, but who cares? It was still really good. And I think that's it. I know there's other problems with the movie, and Jim Henson's, they went away. I do believe they went away from making the third one. That's why the turtles look so different. They had a different special effects place make the new turtles on the third one, so that's why they had such a different look to it, and it wasn't as good. You know, like they had them on the second one. The first one, man, the wordings, the words lined up perfectly with the mask and, or the animatronics. It was great, and then you could totally tell the difference on the third one. Here I am going off on some big spiel about damn Turtles 3. But anyway, Super Shredder, badass. Go get you one. Get you two. Because it is totally killer. I mean, the detail, the ooze container is awesome. His mask, his helmet's awesome. The detail in the mask is absolutely great. And, look how fucking ripped he is. I remember when I was like that when I was younger. All chiseled out like a Greek god. That's a lie. I've always been Stay Puffed. Marshmallow Man. Anyway, absolutely fantastic figure. Go get you one. Um, like, subscribe. I hope you like the review. And, I mean, Jesus, look at it. I really need to get one of them turntable things. And just sit there and turn on talking bullshit. Because that's all I do. I get on here for fun. Fuck off. Talk shit. Blah, 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 blah. I'm sure you all tired of me. Anyway, like, subscribe. Thanks for the ones who have. Peace out. And be good. Be good.